Welcome back to Adventures with Bam. I'm Brent Billings.
And I'm Maggie Billings.
And this episode has us reflecting on the house that got away.
The house that got away.
We're going to do this like reverse Emperor's New Groove style. So we will say right now that as we record this, we are days away from closing on our new house. And, it's not a raining jungle, depressing scene. It is a field of flowers and butterflies.
If you haven't watched The Emperor's New Groove recently, you should watch it.
So you're probably wondering how we all got here. There have been we've talked about a few things on previous episodes, but for today's story, we go back to May 30th.
Have we discussed we've discussed possibly moving, but we've not discussed Spokane, I feel like.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe so. Yeah. Moving to Spokane.
Yeah. So we have been looking. I mean, obviously we've been looking in Moscow for a long time. We love Moscow. We love the area. We love the people. We love the community. The vibes are great. Like all of it. So many things to love here. The housing market is not one of the things. I think because it's so small, there's less to choose from, and there's just not a lot that hits the market often. And when it does, it's very expensive. So after looking at a cool place in Colfax a few months ago, Brent was like, I don't want to live in Colfax. I'd rather live in Spokane. And I was like, what? What's wrong with you? Why would you say that? And you were like, well, there's a lot to do, but also consider how great it would be to be closer to family. And I did consider that. And then I kind of went back and forth and had like a big crisis for about a week or 10 days about like, ew, Spokane. And I had to remember, that like we go there for fun all the time.
Yeah.
If we're going to get away for our anniversary for a weekend, it's to Spokane. And we've never had a bad experience, like never felt unsafe. Not that I would recommend this, like don't do this, but I have walked around downtown by myself at night and like I was fine. So it's not like
very conflicting messages there.
I'm just saying like it was fine for me, but like don't do that because it might not be fine for you. Yeah. So I think that Spokane has unfortunately this reputation for like, oh, it's just crawling with crime and blah. And it's never been the reality that I've seen. Like any city, there's going to be places where if you hang out, like you're going to see some homeless people, you're going to see some people on drugs. But that's not the entire city. So I warmed up to Spokane just enough to kind of look at listings. And there were a handful of good ones that we'd catch ourselves in Coeur d'Alene for the weekend and have some time on a Sunday before driving back down to Moscow and pop over and look at a few. And then there was the one that got away.
Yeah, so we'd looked at 3 or 4 at this point, and they were all just like, one was pretty good, but it didn't have enough yard for maple, and another one was like a very clear no, and then another one was like, well, it's pretty good, but it's a little too expensive. So, we were close with a few of those, but then we found this one, or you found this one, that was like the house.
It was incredible.
Everything was done. We wouldn't have to do any work on it when we got in. Just fit
Great
our
neighborhood.
needs. Exactly.
Yeah.
In every way.
Yep.
So this is a few days before this, end of May. And we're thinking about going to look at this house at some point. And then we find out that there's an open house on Saturday, May 30th. And I'm shooting a wedding that day. I actually had one on Friday the day before as well. So I was up north by myself. You were in Moscow with the boys and Maple. And there was this open house on Saturday. And it came to be known that there were already several offers on the house and that they were going to go through the open house and take any offers that came in from that and then compare everything and make a decision that night. So
the pressure was on.
I'm at this wedding out in the sticks. I'm in like backcountry Wolf Lodge area, so I have no cell coverage. There is Wi-Fi at this house, but it's like only in this little corner of the building. So I'm almost disconnected. You're in another town 90 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
We send your parents to go to the open house. They're like, indeed, it is incredible. You want this house.
Yeah, they sent us I mean, so many videos. They took measurements. Like we were like, hey, we're prepared to make an offer on this house based on your experience in it. Like, we will make an offer on it without seeing it ourselves in person. If you guys can go there with just a super critical eye, and they did. I mean, they were so helpful.
I don't think I ever even looked at the listing myself.
What? You didn't?
I don't know, because
That's
I feel
not
like
possible.
I'm not totally sure.
I think you looked at it because you looked at like the herringbone floors and the kitchen and the little nook, and yeah, I don't think you poured over it like I did.
At this point, I have no mental image of it whatsoever.
Well, I guess that's good. You've healed and moved past it.
But like, yeah, I didn't have time to think about this at all. And we decided to, and I didn't like, I was pretty nervous about this. We put in an offer that was $25,000 above their asking price,
which they were asking, it was below our maximum price.
I don't know that it really was, though. That's the thing, is like, we didn't have quite all of our ducks in a row. And so we weren't completely sure what we could afford.
Yeah, we were shooting in the dark a little bit.
And honestly, I don't think we would have gotten it if it had actually gone through, and then the lenders, because we're 30,000 below that on the house. No, 40,000 below that on the house that we are buying. And we're like barely squeaking through on the debt to income.
Well, yeah, I guess that's
now,
fair.
there are some factors that the mortgage company cannot put into play that are actually there. So it's not that bad. We're not like on a knife's edge. But it's a stretch. Houses everywhere are so expensive.
They are. They're
just
more
a little
affordable in Spokane.
Yeah, they're just a little bit less expensive in Spokane, but still expensive.
Yeah.
So we put in this offer for 25 above asking, and you wrote this letter.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it.
The
winning bid was 40,000 above asking.
Yep.
So it was a sad time, but also an absolutely crazy time, because I'm at a wedding.
Yeah.
So I'm like, like in between, the little break that we had in between portraits and the ceremony, I'm like scrambling to electronically sign this stuff, and it's not working. And so you're trying to sign stuff for me. And like, it was maybe the craziest day of my life. It just was absolutely insane.
The cutoff time to get like our offer in, I mean, we got it in with literally minutes.
Yeah.
I got everything, the letter and everything turned in, literally like 60 to 120 seconds before the cutoff time. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, God, if this is like a terrible idea, just don't let it work out. And it didn't work out.
And that's kind of what I was hoping a little bit.
Well,
because I was like, I don't know. I wasn't confident about it.
Yeah. I was just, I mean, it was the coolest thing. And I think it just ticked all the boxes, and having something finished was like, wow, like that's tough to find. Something finished in a way that we like, and we wouldn't have to go through and redo a bunch of stuff, and great neighborhood and historic charm, all the things. So, so it didn't work out, and I cried for a couple days. And then 2 weeks later?
No. Next episode.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That's it for this, guys.
Okay. Stay tuned.